Baghdad is on high alert as ISIS militants are approaching the Iraqi capital following a week of taking one major city after another. The Sunni jihadists have been sending shivers across the country, reportedly conducting mass executions, releasing thousands of prisoners and taking over military hardware. RT's Lucy Kafanoff reports.
Armed to the teeth, determined to conquer, and on the march across Iraq. The Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, also known as ISIS, is quickly emerging as one of the world's most powerful jihadist groups. Born during the U.S. occupation of Iraq and battle-hardened by the war in neighboring Syria, ISIS thrived in the power vacuum left by the withdrawal of American troops. The group's goal? Just what the name implies, an Islamic Sunni caliphate stretching across the Middle East. ISIS already controlled large swaths of land in Syria and Iraq's Anbar province. Last week, they moved on Iraq's north. Seemingly overnight, ISIS captured the second largest city of Mosul, robbing banks of hundreds of millions of dollars, releasing prisoners, and imposing their harsh version of Islamic Sharia law. More than 500,000 residents were forced to flee.
We were afraid of ISIS and escaped Mosul because they have no mercy. They butcher people, they kill, they have no conscience.
That was just the start. After Mosul, a lightning-speed advance towards Baghdad, with cities and towns falling to ISIS along the way. The Iraqi army, awash with $15 billion worth of U.S. military gear, seemed powerless to stop the advance. As Iraqi soldiers fled their posts, they left behind tanks, Humvees, trucks, and weapons, paid for by the Americans and now in the hands of ISIS. The group wasted no time in showing off the new hardware in photographs and videos on the web. The militants have their supporters too. The Shiite-dominated government of Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki has alienated Iraq's Sunni population. Many view the Iraqi army as a Shiite occupying force from Baghdad. ISIS is also believed to receive financial support from sympathetic Gulf monarchies. And with Iran backing the Iraqi government, there's fear the internal conflict could become a regional one. All sides are bracing for the worst. In the capital, Shiite militiamen are responding to a call to arms from their religious leaders, ready to defend their capital and their faith. The Iraqi army is also fighting back, but this means airstrikes against Sunni cities, and that could make the already sectarian conflict go from bad to worse. Sitting out the fight, at least for now, are the Americans. But with jihadists determined to press on, the question is, for how long? Lucy Kafanoff, RT.